Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So today, we're going to take some cows to the auction. You know, we normally grow everything out here, take it to the butcher, and then sell it retail. But we've got some older mama cows that we had bought in with a herd about 1.5 years ago. They have given us some calves. They've been here. They've eaten a lot of grass. They've been good animals to have on the farm, but we're trying to clean the herd up and get a little bit more consistency in those animals that we do have. So these, it's time for them to go. So hang out with us for a little bit. We're going to get them loaded up. We'll take them down to the auction. I will probably not film any at the auction barn. Those folks get a little nervous about that. They have people come in from outside organizations, people eating tasty animals, that will film and then edit that footage and make those sale barns look inhumane. I have spent time at this sale barn. I have spent time back in the stock area, out in the arena. I've seen them load, I've seen them unload. They do a good job. They treat the animals right. They don't use shock sticks or any of that kind of stuff. They do a good job. So hang out with us for a little bit and let's do that. And I'm gonna wait and we'll film the rest of this video tomorrow and see if we can get see if we can get what those cows brought at the sale. So hang out with us till the end, and I think I'll be able to tell you how much these animals ended up bringing on the auction block. So let's see if we can get them on the trailer. Okay. Whoa! Pull up just a fuzz. That's good. I can get her on there. Okay, you're good. Easy peasy. Oh, sorry. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. All righty. Going back her into the chute. All right, girls. Watch out here now. Scoot, 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 scoot. Good girls. All right, babies. Let's go. Scoot, scoot. Reuben, no. Should have left them in the shop. Didn't even think. Let's go, girls. Come on. Up you go. Scoot, 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 scoot. Scoot, scoot. Scoot. Reuben, no. It's okay. Let's go. Scoot, 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 scoot on, scoot on. Reuben, no! Reuben, no.
Reuben.
Damn it. Hold on. Well, if that's the way you want to be, you'll ride easier. All right.
Hey, Jacob.
All right, so anytime you're loading, I've learned this. I've watched a lot of Temple Grandin and Joel Salton and a lot of other folks that work cattle. When you're out here working them, be calm, be quiet. You don't need a lot of hooping and hollering and cowboying around and shock sticks and rattle paddle. I mean, yeah, so there's a place for like rattle paddles and flags and that kind of stuff, but if you'll take your time, work them quietly, use their natural flight tendencies, get in that flight zone, push past that shoulder to get them going the other direction, they work fine. But you got to take your time, you got to be quiet, don't get excited. And one thing I done today that we shouldn't have done, the dogs came out. Should have left them up in the shop, but ended up working out. But just take your time with your cattle, they'll be fine. Lady driver. So real quick, what we're taking, I'm taking 3 older cows. You can't see them now. These are 3 older cows that we bought about a year and 8 or 9 months ago. And a couple of them have had some calves and they've done good, but they're getting a little old to try to process and have a good quality product. So we're gonna just go ahead and take them on to the butcher. So the loading went pretty good, didn't it? I mean, of course, they've been through that chute and that gate and all that kind of thing. I thought we was going to have a little trouble there at the beginning.
Yeah, so there was a gap between the trailer and the chute door, and so I was going to try to stand there. But then I was trying to hide so they couldn't see me, but they could see me. So I just backed off, and that's all it took.
As soon as you backed off, they went right up in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's amazing what something really small like that will do.
Yeah.
Just makes a huge difference. They can see something that's not normal, not natural, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll balk at it.
Yeah,
so.
sure will.
But so I turned it on the iPhone, jumped over in there. When I got back out and turned the iPhone off, it took 3 minutes to load. Nice. Having a good setup makes a difference too.
Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, having that setup works good. That little corral system we've got. Kudos to JW. He was the guy that helped us put that together and came up with it.
He designed that whole thing right there.
But it works great.
It's wonderful.
And it's cheap.
Yeah.
It was cheap. We had a bunch of used panels.
And all in post.
All in post.
He done a fine job on that.
I mean, we didn't have to spend any money on a big system or anything like that. We had the head gate here already.
All thing we had to buy was some chain and some D hooks.
Yep, just the
And he designed that whole thing.
Yeah, but it works really, really good. So, all right, we're loaded, we're ready. I've got my seller card. They give you a seller card down there, so I got my seller card. So we'll take that down. We'll take these guys down, drop them off at the sale, and then hopefully they send us a little check on Friday.
Yep.
That's the way the deal works. It works out pretty good. Of course, I could stick around, and if I waited till after they sold, they'd cut me a check today, but I got too much stuff to do.
You'll be there all day.
Be there all day. So, but yeah, so we sell on Monday, and
Let's step away from them. They're not liking that.
Yeah, we sell on Monday, and then we'll usually get the check will be in the mail on Friday. So we'll get on the road. All right, it is about 9:30. The sale don't actually start till 11, but they start taking in animals 7 o'clock this morning, and they take them in on Sunday. They took them in yesterday. We had some family stuff going on, so I did not get them loaded and down here. So we're gonna pull in here and drop them off. I'm gonna turn the camera off. These guys get a little weird about that, so we'll flip the camera off and we'll talk about how the unloading piece goes on the other side. How are y'all this morning?
How are you?
Good.
You don't want those crack checked, right?
No, they're not. Yes, ma'am. How many heads y'all got?
We're at 4 or 5.
Okay. Couple hours, well, about an hour to go, hour and a half.
Lately here we haven't been getting busy till like 10 o'clock.
Really?
It's weird.
I usually bring them on Sunday, but I had some family stuff and didn't make it down here last night. So, thank y'all so much. See y'all later. All right, that is it. I mean, that's a quick unload. I left the camera on. I don't know if it caught the recording of me talking to them, but they've got, she said they had a little over 400 head. I was number 403, 404, and 405. So there's my sale bill, or my ticket. And they give us, like I said earlier, they give us a card. It's got my seller number on it. So I just show them the card, they write that down. They've got all my information, mail and address, the whole deal. So anyway, worked out good. Let's get home. I got some other stuff going on, but glad to get a couple dropped off. I think this will help us clean our herd up a little bit and help us get what we're wanting to do. I'm wanting to get down to where we're just stockers, and everything that we've got is ready. Is going to be for us to process. I don't want to mess with stuff, bringing them to sale, pregnancy checking them, all that kind of stuff. I really like buying these 500, 600, 700 weight steers and heifers to finish out. They're low risk cattle. We can keep them around for a few months, finish them off on grass. They make a really nice animal, and then give us some really nice stuff for the freezer. So let's get home. All right, there it is. We got them unloaded, and it is the next day, and I watched that sale online off and on all day yesterday, hoping that I could catch what they actually brought whenever they went across the when they went through the arena, and we did. So I know exactly what they cost. So I'm gonna break that down for you here in just a minute. But I want to do a little bit of housekeeping first, real quick. We have had some people that have reached out to us that have been magically unsubscribed from the channel. So if you're watching right now and you have subscribed in the past, please check and make sure that you're still subscribed. If you're watching right now and you've never subscribed, you know the deal, hit the button. So also jerky, we're running really low on jerky. I'm gonna post a link in the description down below if you want some jerky. We'll post a link down there, you can go over there and order. We've got about 110, 115 pounds of roasts that are ready to go to our processor for jerky, so we're going to be doing another round of that, so we will have some more of that. Merch, link in the description down below. We've partnered with Farm Focus for that. And shout out to our friends over on Patreon that are supporting us here. We do a little bit of extra stuff for them. We share some videos with numbers and sales numbers and that kind of thing, so if you'd like to hear that kind of thing, go over there and follow us on Patreon. And as soon as I hang up from y'all with this video, I'm going to do a video for them for last week and how we done last week. We had a banger week last week, let me tell y'all, banger week. And we'll share those numbers with y'all and let you know how we done. So, let's talk about these cows. Took 3. These were 3 older cows. I believe they were born in 2019, so they were about 5 years old. When they came here, every one of them had a calf on them. Since they have been here, we've had a couple of more calves off of them. The last one was 234, and that 017, that was her calf. So they've been good cows. When I bought those animals, I bought a herd of, oh man, it was 19 or 20. I forget exactly how many it was. But my initial cost on those animals was there was a bull in there too, was $550 a head. I mean, it was a fire sale, and we bought everything. But we bought them cheap. The bull, we've sold the bull. We made money on him. I've had some other stuff that we've sold. We made money on it. And these guys, I'm pretty proud of them actually. They've done pretty well, pretty well too. So let's give you the breakdown. 3 of them. Now I was watching this online, and I didn't get everything written down because they were moving so fast. But I watched it online, and I did get the prices. Now these are going to be full auction prices. The sale barn will take out commission for the auctioneer, sale barn fees, and some of that kind of thing. but they will send us a check in the mail. We'll get a check here in a few days, and we'll get paid for these animals. So the first one, and I don't know which one was which. I just do not know which one was which. So I'll give you the three. The first one brought $1,294. The next one brought $1,497, and then the last one brought $1,639 for a total. Those three brought $4,430 for those three older mama cows, and that worked out really good. That's just not quite 2/3 of the way there of paying for that last 5 that we bought, and we will grow those out and we will retail them out. So the thing about raising cattle is you've got to be patient. You've got to find stuff that you can make money on. For us, what we found is that it's buying those stockers, those 600-700 pound animals, bringing them up here, finishing them, and then selling that by the cut, by the package, by the pound, by the whole animal. We've sold wholes and halves. I think Sandra told me a while ago she has sold 6 half cows for the month of October. So, and we've got them. We can do that, but I need to buy some more. Another way a lot of guys make money, they have mama cows. They bring in a bull, and then they have calves every year. Raise those calves up to the weights that I like them, and then sell them to guys like me, or put them on a truck, send them out to they go to Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Kansas, out to the big feedlots out there. A lot of guys around here will do that. They'll send truckloads at a time. And what we end up buying the culls. So like our friends Don and Brian and Lance that we bought those last off of, they will put together a truck, what's called a truckload, and that's usually about 30,000 pounds. And the buyers will come in, they'll bring all the cattle into an area, and the buyers will look at those cows, and they'll pick out, I don't want that one, it's too tall, that one's too short, that one's a little too small, that one's a little too big, that one's got horns, that one's red, for whatever reason, and they will cull them out. And then we come in, and then I will buy those animals that the big buyers that are putting those truckloads together, I'll buy those culls. We bring them up here, put them out on grass, finish them off, and then we sell them to customers. And it makes a great product. It works good for those guys, works good for us. They don't have to take it to a sale barn. They don't have to pay commission. We pay what they would have brought at the sale barn. So, I mean, it works out really good. Works out real good. And that's a good source of animals for us. We've got a couple of farms that we do that with. So it's that's just our model. That's how we do it here. So anyway, I think that's going to do it. It is getting hot. I thought we were through this. We had some nice fall weather last week. It was really nice. We had some real nice weather last week. But it's getting hot again. So we'll see. Like I always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video.